Hello, welcome to Warrior Sculpt. My name is Amelia. I'll be your instructor today. This is a full body workout, predominantly body weight, but you will need one set of lighter weights. I have these ball bands, but whatever feels comfortable to you, just set them up to the side right now. We'll get to them later on. I will be offering modifications as we go through, but you know your body better than I do. Please do what feels right to you. But let's do a little stretching, a little bit of cardio as we build into this and move our bodies in gratitude together. Let's get started. Sorry about that. All right, so we're gonna start with some big breaths, go through a little bit of stretching as I mentioned, and then get into a cardio burst to get our bodies warmed up for this workout. We'll start with a big inhale, starting from the bottom of our feet, right here. Inhale all the way up, and exhale all the way down. Let's repeat that big inhale. Grab your left wrist up at the top here, and exhale to the right. Let's repeat that big inhale. Grab your right wrist this time, and exhale. One last big breath. Exhale, forward fold. Place your hands down on the mat and step back into a plank. Inhale into downward dog and exhale. Inhale, raise up that right leg. Exhale, step through and rise into warrior one. Let's move into a warrior two, rotating just your back leg, keeping your gaze forward at your hands. And shift backwards, looking up to the ceiling. Cartwheel down into that plank. And you'll rise into an upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Let's repeat that on the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg and step through. Inhale into warrior one. And exhale, warrior two. Again, keeping your gaze ahead, shifting your back foot. Inhale, look up to the ceiling to reach backwards, and cartwheel down again. Chaturanga, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. Pedal those feet. And inhale. Here goes our first cardio burst into jumping punches. 3, 2, 1. We're here for 30 seconds. If you don't want to jump, feel free to take that step out. Nice job. Let's get our heartbeat moving, our bodies warm. 15 more seconds, and we're going to sink down into a narrow squat. Feet not quite touching, but pretty close. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Narrow squat. We're going to be doing toe taps out and in, starting with our right leg, just tapping. Stay low in your squat. We're going to stay here for a while. Keep this movement up, and I'll demonstrate our next cardio burst. We're going to be going into a curtsy lunge squat jump. So we'll take our right leg behind us, 2 pulses, squat, jump. Then repeat on the other side. We'll build a net together. Keep these toe taps going. Focus on your breath. We'll need it as we get into those squat jumps. All right, we're going to take our right leg behind us in a curtsy lunge for 2 pulses. Right here. Pulse, pulse, squat, jump. Pulse, pulse, squat, jump. If you don't want to jump, just take a squat right here. Whatever feels right to you. Good job. Should feel it in that glute. All right, let's take the squat jump out of the equation. Just 2 pulses, squat, punch. 2 pulses, punch with the other arm. Good job. Get low into that curtsy lunge. Nice job. Whew. This is the most cardio we're gonna do, I promise. Let's do one more each side. And then we'll take the curtsy lunge out of the equation. Just squat punch right here. Think about your form right here. Feet shoulder width apart, sitting back in the seat. Feel your quads talking to you right here. Good job. Whew. Let's do 15 more seconds right here, and then we'll take a big deep breath and meet on all fours. Do a little bit of breathing before we get into our plank sequence. All right, 3, 2, 1. Good job. You can meet me down on all fours. We're going to be in a tabletop position. We're going to be doing some cat-cow breathing, which means as you inhale, you arch your back. As you exhale, you look up to the ceiling. Put your hands right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. For 4, exhale, look to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, steady our breath. One more inhale, arch your back. Like there's a ball underneath you. Exhale, drop your belly down, looking to the ceiling. We're going to take left elbow to right knee and extend. 3, 2, 1. Extend. Extend. Squeeze that glute. You can set that down. We're going to go to the other side. Right elbow to left knee. Touch and extend. For 4 more, and then we're going to move into push-ups. All right, set your hands back down, up on your toes or on your knees. Push-ups for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Stay in that plank position. Take your forearm, your right forearm, and place it to the ground. Rotate onto your right knee or your right foot. We're going to do toe taps with our left leg, working the glute for 10. And 3, 2, 1. Try and keep your knee locked here, toe pointed. Your arm right underneath your shoulder. You should feel it in that glute. 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. 8 more push-ups. You can do it. In 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6. Feel free to go to those knees if you need. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take your left forearm this time and place it to the ground against the opposite wall. Rotate onto your left knee. 10 toe taps on the right side. In 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, and 1. Go back into that plank position. Rise up on your toes if you're able. Stay down on your knees if that's what's comfortable for you. We're just going to hold. We're going to take this plank hold. Make sure that you are steady across in a straight line. If you're down, activate that core and squeeze your glutes. If you're up too high, lower yourself just a bit if you're able. We're going to stay here for a few more seconds, and then we're going to finish with those knee extensions that we started with. I'll tell you when to drop down the tabletop. You got this. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes. Right here. Extend for 15. You're like a tabletop. As you do this, keeping your back straight, extending your leg as far as you can to squeeze the glutes, and reaching your arm like you're getting pulled in 2 different directions. And to the other side, right knee to left elbow. In 3, 2, 1. 1. For 15. 10 more, we're almost done. Raise your gaze as you extend. 5 more, you got this. 5, 4, downward dog in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale as you exhale, downward dog. Pedal those feet, gather your breath. Move to the front of your mat, whether that's jumping, stepping, whatever's comfortable. Make sure those weights are on either side. We're gonna get started into our next section where we're gonna use the weights. As we are in a lunge, we're gonna pick them up, so I just want them near your feet. But before we get started, let's take a big breath. Inhale from the bottom, right here. And exhale, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat and step back into a plank. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg and step through as you exhale. Pick up those weights and rise into a warrior one. Take a breath here. You can drop them to your side. We're going to do pulse up downs in this position for 8. 3, 2, 1. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bicep curl, and 1. Go back to that lunge position for 8. Hinge at the waist, lock that back leg. 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna rise on our right leg in 2, 1. Rise up on that leg and press for 8. If you need your balance, place that leg down. 6, 5, 4. We're gonna repeat that in 3, 2, and 1. Left leg goes back for 8. 1, 2. Good job. 4. Sinking low. 7. And hold the lunge. Bicep curl for 8. 2, 3, 4. Keep your elbows glued to your sides here. I know it's a light weight, but we don't want to swing our arms. Last 2 and 1. Rise up on that right leg and press for 8. 4. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Put your left leg back down on the mat and drop your weights. Place your hands on the mat and step back into a plank. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg. And exhale, step through. Pick up those weights. Warrior one. We're going to repeat this. 8, 7. Good job. 6, 5, 4. Bicep curl in 3, 2. Hold the lunge. Last 1. And curl for 8. Hinging at the waist, locking that back leg. 4. Last 4. 5, 6. Rise up on your left leg in 7. And 8. Rise up for 8. If you're able to pick up that leg, check your alignment. You don't want to be leaning into your hips here. Keep it straight. Last 2. And repeat. Plant your right leg and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2. Hold the lunge. 1. And curl for 8, 7, 6. Doing great. And 3. Rise up on your left leg in 2 and 1. Last press for 8, 7. Let your core hold that right leg up. 5, 4. Last 3, you can do it. 2 and 1. Drop the right leg. Set your weights down, plant your hands into the mat, and step back. We're gonna be doing alternating mountain climbers. Right knee to left elbow for 8, 3, 2, 1, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just right knee to left elbow for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel the burn in those obliques. Last 2. Left knee to right elbow for 8. Last 8 before we cool down. 6. You can do it. Last 3. 3, 2, and 1. Downward dog. Whew. Take a big inhale here. And exhale. Pedal those feet. Another big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your right foot forward. Plant it. But don't quite rise up into warrior one. We're going to take our left knee to the ground. Look up to the ceiling. You should feel that stretch all through your hip flexor right here. As you inhale, see if you can push a little bit deeper into that. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, shift backwards into your left leg and let your right leg straighten out in front of you. A few breaths here. Let's take our right leg back behind us and find that downward dog again. Let's repeat that one on the other side. Inhale and bring your left leg forward. Again, setting your right knee to the ground. And look to the ceiling. As you inhale, see if you can press a little bit further into that stretch. Inhale. And as you exhale, straighten that left leg and sit back onto your right foot. Feel that in your hamstring. Take a few breaths here. As you rise forward, swing your right foot around. We're going to go on our backs. We're going to do a little bit of bridge work, working those glutes and a little bit of core before we get our final stretches in. Roll back onto your back and place your heels into the ground about hip width distance apart. We're going to go up in a bridge for 2 and then a crunch for 2. Right here. 3, 2, 1. Bridge, bridge, crunch, crunch. That's all it is. Bridge, pushing into your heels, squeezing your glutes. Crunch, lifting your shoulder blades up off the ground. No stop. We're here for 3. 2 crunches. Think about your breathing here. 2. 2 crunches. Last one. Squeezing those hamstrings, squeezing those glutes as you press into the earth. 2 crunches. Bring your knees into your chest. Take a breath here. Roll forward to the end of your mat. Kick your left leg out and bring your right foot forwards. Right foot towards you. And stretch out to that heel. Take a breath here. And repeat on the other side. When you inhale, lean just a bit into that stretch. And exhale, release. You can cross your feet. Thank you so much for coming to this class today, for moving your body with gratitude. You did awesome. You should feel pride in the way that you worked today. If if you have any questions, please stick around. I'll be around, and if not, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you next week. Thanks so much for coming.